red lips back. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm back. For good. Forever, hopefully. A wrap up video. Never actually done one of these, but we're gonna give it a whirl because I'd like to share with you all what I've been reading, and I thought with this one, Half a World Away by Matt Gale, and my friend wanted to read it. Gotta say I wasn't a fan. I mean, it sounded really good, but wasn't a fan. Couldn't really connect with the characters very well. Took me till about, I think it was chapter 15. I was halfway through the book anyway, and it did start to get a little interesting, but again, wasn't for me. Basically, it's about this brother and sister. Obviously, they were together. Blah, blah, blah. It's about this brother and sister that get put into foster care and they get split up and things happen. It got a bit predictable towards the end. Like, you kind of knew what was going to happen before you'd even read it. So it wasn't really much mystery around it. There was, the brother and sister had kids when they were older. I'm not very good at this without ruining it. They had kids. The brother had a little girl and the sister had a little boy. Connected more with them two than I did with Kerry and Noah, the main characters, the brother and sister. So I think I wrote about it on my blog. I'll leave the link down below. But I think I gave it a 3.5/4. I saw this. I thought it's really good. Really cute little book. With a boy who meets a horse, a fox and a mole. Yeah, a mole. 4.5. It's got little, I like the fact that it's got the little music sheet at the front and the back. So obviously before you read it you can learn it if you want, and then at the end the fact that it's all written like this and there's not much text in it, so it didn't really take that long to finish. Definitely going to keep it though, you know, for the children, for future children. You know, what after the crash, it's got a bookmarking because I'm first time around couldn't really get into it at the beginning. Basically on the 22nd of December this plane crashed miraculously. And obviously this detective at the time, yes, but he carried on looking into it. The other detective picked it up a few years later, and they're trying to figure out who the survivor was and blame her or step forward to say that they were related to her. Detached from it, if that makes sense. Crime novel plus I love a good floppy book, hence the bookmark. If we were villains, we'll kind of sort of rave about it, but not so much. I like the idea around the whole murder on a university campus, but wasn't what I expected, to be honest. I like how it's all set out. Let me just find a sort of, he was a student, but called Oliver. He basically got men out committed, and obviously the detective at the time was retiring, and just he wanted to know what really happened, why it was set out like it was. They were all doing a play at university, and it was, I think it was Shakespeare. Their play it was, but they were doing a Shakespeare play. But yeah, I'll give this a strong 3.5 because it has to be kind of exceptional to get a 5. The couple next door. Bless you! Bless you! Child. Kid goes missing. Who done it? Who took it? This one I actually, what? This one I did actually like. Like, there's not really murder mysteries that I really love because, but yeah, definitely give this a 4.5 in terms of good books, of a good murder mystery. Would recommend it if you do like sort of stuff. I honestly thought that someone else had taken the baby when review for it on my blog if you do want to read my review properly. The Tattooist of Auschwitz. I always pronounce it wrong. Loved this story. Loved it 2 years ago, I think, and I've only just read it last month. It does move you. It's about it's tattooists in Auschwitz. Butcher up. Basically, I was given the job of tattooing the numbers of he met a girl, and obviously they fell in love. I won't say anything about it. Just come for a strong 4.7. Ignore the little bookmark. I didn't have anything on hand to, you know. Would recommend it if you're into like the whole historical kind of slash real life story mumbo jumbo. It's not mumbo jumbo, but I couldn't. The word wasn't coming out. Normal people. A lot of people were raving about this one. Fiction romance type novel. I am considering buying another one of her books at some point. Might buy it for the Kindle because, yeah, I had Gilmore Girls on the background and it took me a bit longer to read it. But basically it's about the two main characters, Connell and Marianne. They grew up in the same town and in the obviously Marianne's the loner, Connell's more popular, so to speak. And they become friends and obviously more, i.e. romance, out contemporary book. But yeah, definitely give this a 4, maybe a 4.5. I'll also leave the link to this review down below as well. I'm going to be writing up all the reviews tomorrow. Well, it'll be today when this goes up, but you know, next one. If you're kind of into the whole historical war type books, obviously The Night Watch will be for you. Again, it's floppy. The bookmark again. This one got bit by my bird twice. I was letting her look at it because she likes to look at things and scratch things. Anyone else have a bird like that? And then she bit it. She also bit the actual book as well, which I was fuming about, but it's okay. This one again took me a while to kind of have the characters stick, if you know what I mean. Like I kept forgetting who was doing what, and it took a long time to read this one. It's like just short of 500 pages. Normally with books like this I'd be able to finish them within 3 days. It took me a week, which was it's a bit of a slow month for reading books last month. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, definitely recommend it if you're into kind of the whole war type of books. I don't know what kind of, yeah.